Welcome back to California Cooking. Today, we're getting you ready for game day. First, it's one of the most popular foods that people order up on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm taking you to a new restaurant with real Chicago deep dish pizza. Then, I'm making a game day dish that will score you lots of points with your guests. It's a Reuben Quesadilla. And finally, fried chicken, also really popular on game day. Eric Spillman taking us to a spot serving up the most amazing fried chicken sandwiches, drumsticks, and more. First up, this is the real deal. Authentic Chicago-style deep dish pizza finally made it to LA, and I meet the guys who made it all possible. Childhood buddies right here.
Since we're 14.
How are you guys?
We're great. We're great.
How does it feel to be in your own pizza joint?
It's exciting to be in it with people finally after the long build that we had to get here.
Gino's east of Chicago, well known if you're from Chicago, probably even if you visited. You guys said, we love Chicago pizza, we're gonna bring it to Southern California.
I've been here for 30 some years. I've been bringing back frozen pizzas 12 at a time, like booking my flights at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I'd have to gather my pizzas before I came here.
Well, who are you bringing them back for?
Myself and my family and a really good friend.
But he's been complaining for 30 years
about this.
Exactly.
That there's no good pizza in Los Angeles.
So is that the complaint from Chicagoans, that there's no good deep dish pizza here in LA?
That is the complaint from Chicagoans. We're a little arrogant about it, but New Yorkers are too, to be fair.
You said we're gonna fix this.
We did. He's been out here for over 30 years, and we've been very close friends since we were 14.
Yeah.
And about 2 years ago, I moved out here, and we decided to go for it, and we've been working on it ever since.
What does it mean, Chicago deep dish pizza, to a Chicagoan?
It's part of our identity, among other things. It's, you know, it's a badge of honor that you can scarf down an entire one.
There's a lot of ingredients in it.
Okay,
That's why it
what's
takes
in
so
it?
long. Well, it's kind of built upside down. You start with the crust, and then you have cheese, lots of cheese.
Before the sauce.
Right.
Before the sauce,
Okay.
yeah. And then you have the ingredients.
Okay.
And then you have the sauce on top, and you have a little Romano cheese on top, and then you bake it.
It's so great. You look around, you've got Chicago Tribune headlines, you've got the Cubs and Blackhawks everywhere.
A lot of our own memorabilia all over
Is
the
it?
walls.
Yeah.
Sports is really important to the city of Chicago.
It is.
Yeah.
We're not necessarily very good at it, but it's important to us. Yeah.
Well, you guys said there was a line down the block.
Every night there's a line down the block, and then when people come in, they sit and they talk to each other, even if they don't know each other. It's
Right.
a very nice community feel to it because people
Yeah.
feel like they are in Chicago.
And I'm sure when we're gonna have, games, you're gonna have Bulls or you're gonna have the Bears,
Always.
you're gonna come in and watch the game.
We
Here I
have
see.
14 televisions.
See?
Yeah, and each
Yeah.
one can get a separate feed.
Yeah.
So anytime there's any kind of Chicago sports, and LA, we
Right.
put it on.
Yeah.
Am I gonna see how it's done? Are you gonna reveal the secrets?
We'll take you to the kitchen and show you.
I can't wait. Gloves on,
All
fellas.
right, here we go.
Let's make some pizza.
All right.
Some pizza.
All right, so we can start with the dough. You just want to pan it out to the edges.
Okay, but something looks different about your dough. It's orange.
It is. It's yeah.
Golden.
It's golden.
What's
exactly.
going on in there?
It's a little trade secret.
Part of the signature.
Only Gino. So here, you want to give it a shot. You just basically push out to the sides.
Okay.
Keep it nice and even on the bottom. Once you get it up,
Okay.
then you want to kind of begin to
You make a little rim, right?
pinch it up a little.
Okay.
Turn the thing exactly.
Oh,
There
look
we
at
go.
that. It actually is nice
Yep.
to do it as a team here.
Yep.
Now, how quickly can your team back here make one of
Oh,
these?
like in about a minute.
Yeah.
We'll usually have these a little panned out, ready to go, so that we can keep up with the
okay,
demand.
that's
All
not
right.
too bad.
Perfect.
No,
perfect.
you're good.
Perfect.
Okay.
All
Keep
right.
going.
So next we want to take about half the cheese on the margarita. So you basically just tile slices of cheese.
And what kind of cheese?
It's mozzarella,
Okay.
whole mozzarella. Yeah. So
God.
we're gonna take the margarita mix and just
Ooh.
smash it out. We're gonna
That
put it.
looks like a really thick spinach dip.
It
Yep.
is exactly what it
yeah.
is. It's exactly what it is. So, and you're just going to
Wow,
want
you
to
guys,
kind
should I
of
help you out? And try
Get
to
it
cover
out.
the whole.
Exactly. And now we're going to take a couple of spoodles of this sauce here.
It's full. Is that too much?
No, that's
no,
good.
you're
That's
gonna
good. You're going
need
to
more
do
than
Okay,
yeah.
so what do I?
Yeah,
I
just
just
dump
go
it
around?
on.
Yeah, just
Like
like
go
that.
around?
Like that,
You can
yeah.
just turn it over and then use the. Take another one. Grab another one.
Okay.
And then maybe like a half more, and
Half
exactly
more,
what you're doing.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, you're doing
Exactly
great.
what you're doing, and
use
then
the
do it-
bottom to
yeah.
spread it.
And then you spread.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a little buffalo mozzarella. Here, you can take some and then spread it about. All right, and then we have tomato pieces. Now you're going to take like a sprinkle across the top.
Is this Parmesan or?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Do that, and then a little basil chiffonade here that we kind of just.
Gorgeous.
And of course, then put it in the oven for about 40 minutes when it's a full oven there.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now what do we do, guys?
All right, so we're going to do the Chicago Fire next.
Okay.
But it's basically the same idea. You start at the middle and you push it out to the edges. You make sure you don't go too thin on the bottom.
So we're going to take, we take 9 ounces of sausage that is pressed into a flat patty.
Can I bring
That's
this
the
over
Chicago
here?
way. You may bring that over here. This is the Chicago way.
Incredible, because it's a big old sausage patty.
Yep.
Look at it, 12 slices.
12 slices, and then we have the
Wow, you guys.
the patty,
Look
which
at
is
that.
going to come.
And is it a
here.
little spicy? I'm seeing
It's a little spicy on this. Is the one in particular on the Chicago Fire is a nice spicy sausage.
Yeah.
Again, a couple of spoodles on the sauce there.
Spoodles.
Then you're
Red
going to throw
onion.
some red onion
You
on
want to
there.
throw some on there?
Yeah.
There you
A
go.
little red onion,
And some of the
some roasted red peppers.
Yep. So, and then you put the jalapeno.
This is the piece de resistance here.
Yep.
I love
And
that.
we're ready to throw it into the oven next to the other one.
You guys, this looks so good. It smells so good. That's why you said you can't resist.
I know, you can't.
This is the one with the big sausage patty at the bottom.
Yes, this is the one with the big sausage
Chicago
patty, the
Fire.
Chicago Fire. So here we go. This we're not. There we go. Little cheese pull on it.
That's the 12 pieces of mozzarella.
There we go. And
Let's see how high we can go with this. Okay.
Keep it coming.
We got it. We got it, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, do it.
Wow. So much flavor. Because, like you said, the crisp bottom of the crust, it's cooked all the way through. And that spicy sausage. And I always ask for extra sauce when I eat pizza. You don't need to with this.
No, you don't need to
Yeah.
with this.
Should we try that one too?
Let's go
Sure.
for it. All right.
Mixture, that like spinach dip I talked about.
Yeah, it's like a spinach dip bowl, bread bowl sort of thing. It's great. It's great. With the basil, kind of brings out some of the flavor, and the roasted cherry tomatoes.
Wow,
are
you
great.
guys.
We were talking to you about our Italian beef
Yeah,
before.
tell me what's going on with this.
This is Italian beef. So it's thinly sliced. It's put in here, and you can get it dry or wet or dipped. And if you get it dipped, you're not going to be able to pick this up.
But then I see some pickly things going on.
Giardiniera,
This is
Italian
giardiniera.
Yep.
And it's wonderful because it's like pickled Fresno peppers.
Right.
Do you like
Yeah, I
jalapeno?
do. I do.
Yeah, well,
Now this is a typical Chicago style sandwich.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
And-
Italian beef is something you don't find many other places
Right.
outside Chicago.
Right.
A little hot for you?
No, good. This is like.
But you kinda- once-
decisions here.
I know. And once you start it, you kind
I know.
of got to commit to it because putting it down can become a hassle.
Exactly.
So,
Wow, you look at the mess I made. This is.
hey,
So this, even if you think you're full, this is a 7-inch pan. It's a deep dish brownie. It's a Ghirardelli chocolate brownie with a scoop of wonderful vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce drizzled all over it. It comes right out of the oven.
Ooey, gooey,
Yeah.
really chocolatey. It's like everything you want in a brownie sundae. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
really exciting.
thank you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's
we're
pretty
very
cool.
excited.
What a good story that friends from back in the day now have their own Chicago deep dish pizza spot. Thank you guys so
Well-
much. I'm going to be back.
Thank you so
Good.
much. Thanks for
Sure.
coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. That's exciting.
I'll say I know a couple of guys that
We can get
run
you
the
in.
place.
We can get you in.
I had so much fun with Dan and Todd. Gino's East, their food is amazing, and I love their story. Coming up, a celebrity chef has opened up a fried chicken spot that is a must-try. Eric Spillman takes us there. Plus, does Levi like my game day chicken wings? We'll find out. But first, I love a Reuben sandwich. But for Super Bowl, I'm turning my Reuben into a quesadilla. Wait till you see how it turned out. That's coming up next. You can't have a Super Bowl party without some good game day eats, so I'm making a Reuben quesadilla with spicy Thousand Island dressing. have a confession to make. Reubens are my favorite sandwich. So when I was thinking of food to eat for the Super Bowl or game day eats, you want something that is familiar, but you also want something that's easy to hold. And a Reuben is very messy. The sloppier the better with a Reuben. So I've come up with a plan to make it a little less sloppy. I'm gonna make a Reuben quesadilla with a spicy Thousand Island dressing. And I'm really, because it's combining my two loves, quesadillas, anything in a tortilla, and the Reuben sandwich. The start of this is a good Thousand Island dressing, which I make Thousand Island at home a lot. And there's variations to it, but I do mayo, ketchup, sour cream, pickle, but I'm gonna kick it up and the whole tortilla thing. I'm gonna add some tapatio, some hot sauce to kick it up a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and make, first off, our Thousand Island dressing. So some mayo, sour cream. Always make more than you think you're gonna need because I think this is the perfect opportunity to dip. Ketchup, this is what makes Thousand Island pink. Some hot sauce of your liking, whatever your choice is. I'm gonna do some tapatio. We'll start with a few dashes and see where we're at. And then some chopped dill or sweet pickle. I happen to have dill pickle. So we'll chop up our dill pickle into a small dice. And that's it. That's our Thousand Island dressing. Simple. Stir that up. And this is where you can tell if you've added enough ketchup or not. It should be that pretty pink color that we know. Okay, sauce done. Over here, we have our sauerkraut, and it a lot of times comes in water. So I drained it in a colander. I just pressed all the water out because otherwise you're not gonna get a nice crispy quesadilla. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take our tortillas and I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bottom, both sides. Usually corned beef Reuben is the typical traditional way. I also like a turkey, so I got both. And Swiss cheese, that's the cheese to use on a Reuben. I'll do the corned beef first. Well, first cheese. So we'll do some Swiss cheese. And you want to get the cheese covering, I think we kind of have to do both sides, don't we? Because that way it'll stick, otherwise. Okay, Swiss cheese, corned beef, and it's shaved pretty thin. And then on top of that, top it with the sauerkraut, load it up, and then this goes right on top. Boom, one down, and now I'm gonna make a turkey one too. We're gonna go back to a non-stick skillet, and just like you would your regular quesadilla, brown them up on both sides and then eat. In the skillet, I'm gonna do a combo of oil and butter. Butter can burn if it is too high of a temp. So avocado oil and then some butter. And here's what I thought about. So, woo, we got a hot pan. Reubens are usually on rye bread, and in rye bread you have caraway seeds. So, I happen to have some in the spice pantry. I don't have a pantry for spices, in my spice drawer. And I'm gonna just add them to the pan. Because of the butter and the oil, it may stick onto our tortilla, and if not, at least it's kind of flavoring the butter and the oil, and so you'll get that vibe of rye bread. First going in, I'm gonna do the corned beef. Here we go. Ooh, oh yeah, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I was very close to burning it, but I didn't. That's why you can't walk away. I walked away. Our quesadillas are out of the pan. Now, I'm gonna cut them into maybe 8 pieces, 6 pieces. A big sharp knife will make this easier. And you just wanna cook it until it's brown and the cheese is melted. So you could do big pieces or you could cut them again. I'm gonna leave them in the bigger pieces. All right, got our turkey mixed in here. Who wouldn't love to see this at your Super Bowl party? Come on. I gotta dip. I wouldn't dip like that if I was really at a party sharing, but it's just me. almost good, you guys, because it tastes just like a Reuben. You taste the cheese. The Thousand Island has a little bit of a kick from the hot sauce. My new favorite way to have my favorite sandwich. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed. I even like it more than the Reuben sandwich. Coming up, Eric Spillman takes us to a fried chicken spot that's offering a big game box for Super Bowl Sunday. Plus, will Levi like my chicken wings tossed in homemade honey mustard? We'll find out next. Fried chicken sandwiches, they're all the rage these days, so Eric Spillman is taking us to a fried chicken sandwich spot with a celebrity chef behind it. Take a look.
Hi, Jessica. Fried chicken sandwiches are all the rage these days. This place is called Fuku. It's in the 3rd Street Promenade. Comes from the renowned chef David Chang, and it's got chicken so hot, you need surgical gloves to eat this food. Come on in, let's try it. All right, we're here with John Koloski, the owner of Social Eats, which is this social food hall.
Yes.
Very cool.
Thank you. Welcome to Santa Monica.
I'm happy to be here. Tell me about Fuku, the concept of Fuku.
Fuku is a fried chicken spot by Momofuku. Started off with just a fried chicken sandwich, but is now expanded into multiple fried chicken offerings, side dishes, slushies, and more.
So what is the deal with chicken sandwiches these days? I mean, people are waiting in line, and it's crazy.
People love their chicken. It is starting to become the most consumed meat. And for us, it's something that adds a great slate to have spice added to it, sweetness added to it, and so many other elements that enhance the flavor of the chicken.
Tell me about David Chang and what he brings to this whole process. And, you know, for people who are not familiar with the restaurants that he has elsewhere.
David Chang is a culinary mastermind, an individual who could bring incredible flavors and techniques to something that can be seen as such a simple ingredient like chicken, but do so much with it and give it so much complexity that no one else can do.
It's an awful lot of food here for me, but I'm gonna dig in. Isn't that a thing of beauty? These are the loaded fries. It is loaded with all kinds of stuff, sauce, lettuce, onions. Really nice. It's spicy, but not too spicy. This right here is the original Fuku sandwich. This is made with dark meat, and it's not extremely hot like some of the other chicken sandwiches or chicken products that they have here, so let's try it. It's outstanding. A nice crunch to it, and a little tiny bit of a bite, but nothing that I can't handle. But this is like for the beginners, because they have this super hot. Honestly, you have to wear gloves to protect yourself. I mean, this is so hot that you have to actually put on these, I feel like I'm conducting surgery or something like that, but you have to put these on because the material is so spicy that it could like damage, you could burn your hand on this stuff. I mean, I like the sound of that. All right, so now I'm ready, and we're gonna go for the super hot. So this is what they call the rippin' hot. Honestly, to touch it, I need protection, all right? For my skin. They give it to you with milk. Water doesn't do any good. You need milk, you need ranch dressing. I have a high tolerance for spice, but I'm only gonna take a tiny little bit of this thing. Oh my God. Wow. 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 I had this much. Absolutely one of the hottest things I've ever had. I'm gonna drink ranch dressing too, and it's serious stuff. Oh man. I'm sweating like you wouldn't believe. It is ripping. I would say it's ripping. All right, but it does taste good. But you better have a strong mouth to deal with that. Fuku is located in the Social Eats Food Hall, 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. And Jessica, I'm just gonna walk around like this all day long, just because.
Oh, Oh, Eric, you are a trooper for trying that hot chicken. And don't forget, Fuku has a big game box that includes wings, bites, and chicken fingers for your Super Bowl celebration. Speaking of wings, I make Levi chicken wings tossed in honey mustard dressing. But does he like it? Okay, try a wing. Mommy's gonna try. You gotta take one bite. You made it! But Pa, come on in. Okay, this is Pa. Levi's grandpa. Oh wait, Levi won't try it, Pa. So, maybe if Pa tries, Levi will try.
No.
Okay.
Well, do you try one and I'll try one?
Well, cheers, Pa. I think they're all right. I think they taste pretty good. Napkins, see?
Napkin. That is delicious.
Right? I like it.
Levi, who made these?
Me.
That's why they're delicious.
It's like a lollipop. You like it. Admit it. Yeah, he likes it.
It likes it.
It's his plate. Good job, Levi. Mwah. Yay, he liked it. I don't think I've ever seen him eat like that. And Pa, way to give it a thumbs up. For the recipe, go to our Instagram at KTLA California Cooking. That's it for us. For more of my conversation with the owners of Gino's East and how they brought authentic Chicago-style deep dish pizza to LA, check out my California Cooking podcast. Thanks for joining us. Happy game day. And you know what you need when you eat wings? What?
Louder.
Louder. Line. Baby's first wings.
What?
Nothing. You are eating. That's so exciting. Yes. That's a good one. And you get on the side. Eat on the side. No, that's the end. The side. Yep. You just go around. Look, see? Spin it.